Morning everyone, we're on the southwest coast path today, leaving Sidmouth, and this one is going to be hilly. This is going to be a tough one. Speak to you later. We are walking today from Sidmouth around the headland to Exmouth, and then we're going to start heading up the River Exe up towards Exeter, and we're going to see how we get on. The goal is to do 20 miles today, but we shall see. It's going to be hilly. But yes, another training walk, and the weather is fab. Hi, I interrupt this vlog of myself to say a big thank you to Mr. Batty. The video footage in the first vlog wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. The frame rate was a little bit choppy, some of the footage wasn't as good a quality as I wanted it to. Mr. Batty has very kindly lent me a GoPro session to film on. I wanted to say a big thank you, and on with the vlog. We've got these sandstone cliffs here. These little pot marks on the side, where the weathering has hit it, where the tide has. Big old alcove there. You can see where they've had to try and reinforce it. It's lovely, but kind of looks like it's going to fall down one day. Yeah, it's a steep old climb to start the day. We'll be going for less than a mile, and we've climbed up from right the way down there where we started. This is a shock for the legs. Lovely weather though. It's going to be a good day. Whew. These steps. This is a long old climb up to start the morning. My quads are going to thank me later. Oh, more hill. That view. Couple of big oil tankers or something out in the bay. Looks like we're walking a ridgeline for the next mile or so. Not sure if we can see this out there, but right out on the horizon, zoomy in, one of the UK's aircraft carriers. Heard it was down in Plymouth in the news. Hello, I'm not sure if it's the Prince of Wales or the QE. Thank you for your service. Happy sailing. Oh, this is a short but steep climb. This is hard work. This is like up on your balls of your feet, your toes, and slogging up it. Whew. Ouchies. But the view kind of helps. Look at that. That's where I started, all the way over there. Better keep going. Just got to the top of the hill, and there's this random little hut at the top on the side of the trail. It looks like it's a changing room or something like that. No idea what it is. Oh, there we go, observation post. Oh, that's very cool. Not sure what it observes. I'm guessing something to do with that. It's very cool. Southwest Airfields Heritage Trust. Oh, perhaps there's an airfield around here. Oh, hang on, here we go. Looks like in World War II it was used, by the looks of it. Ah, random little find. Cool. Right, onwards. So you might be able to see, I think the refresh rates are conflicting with each other. Let's try it in the shadow. But it's now saying no SD card. So I hope it hasn't lost the footage that I've just taken. But yeah, for some reason or other, this is a bit of an unhappy bunny. So, back on the iPhone, and then we'll see how we get on with that. You had one job to do, Mr. Batty. We've got to our next bay, down into Budley Salterton. And I know for a fact I'm going to be able to get some lunch here. There's a supermarket, there's a couple of fresh food places. There's also an ice cream store, but I'm going to be strong. I shall save the ice cream to the end as a reward. But we are about 6 miles in, something like that. Making good pace, had to stop a couple of times due to video issues. Excuse me, swallowed a fly, extra protein. Oh dear. Yes. But otherwise, next bay over. Weather's still looking good, legs are still feeling fine. Technical issues onto phone backup. Keep on walking. Crossing the River Otter. There's a little family of ducklings up there. Look at that. Aren't you sweet? Hello, ducky ducks. It's a good job Chewy's not here. He'd be going bananas right now. But anyway, crossing the River Otter. That way is the sea, which is the way I'm heading. And they've got a big project going on here, which I think is flood defence. A big old multi-million-pound flood defence scheme down here, which is good. Stops the villages upstream flooding. Anyway, getting lunch. Hiking through Budley Salterton, lovely little seaside town. Stony Beach, beautiful flat water, but a big hill down there. Ugh. That's going to be fun. Food first, hill after. Good plan. This is beautiful. A prayer cairn. Safely place a pebble on the cairn and say a prayer for those who are struggling and for those who are helping. And there's, well, thousands of them. Absolutely thousands of them. Some of them have got messages on them, some of them haven't. What a lovely thought. Mostly memorials to people. What a lovely idea. A spectacular view. Not a bad place to stop for a bite of lunch. Sadly, the panini place had a big queue, and I've kind of got to get the miles done. So it was a quick and easy wrap from the supermarket, but it's all calories. But what a day. We'll put some more sunscreen on in a minute, because I'm going to need it. Happy place. This is one steep set of steps down. Ooh. And it looks like a steep set up the other side. How lovely. This is going to tax my knees. I'm not wearing the knee support today. I'm trying to see how my knee fares without it. What I found last time wearing it was it's a stabilising knee support, but it felt like it was locking my knee and I didn't have the full range of motion. So I'm trying today without it. So we've just done 10 miles and I'm feeling pretty good. It's a bit stiff, but nothing bad. But yeah, interesting to see how I get on. So we've got the Geo Needle here, which is this little statue, little obelisk. Okay. Celebrating the rocks of the Jurassic Coast World Heritage Site. This sculpture marks the oldest part of the Jurassic Coast and its westernmost point. It's built from pale Portland stone. And Portland's the other end of the Jurassic Coast down in Dorset. We're at the mouth of the River Exe. Exmouth Beach down there. Dawlish over the other side. And then we go down the coast, down to Torquay. Weather's hot, I think I drink a lot to stay hydrated. But we're mile 13 and feeling good, enjoying myself. Cracking on. Walking down on Exmouth seafront, looks like the big old offshore lifeboat is out. Massive, great, huge caterpillar and trailer. Or perhaps they're out displaying it, because there's one in there. Perhaps they're just out displaying it, doing a fundraising thing. Impressive bit of kit though. Huge, great thing. Amazing. So we finished the bit of the Southwest Coast Path and we're now linking up with the Exe Estuary Trail. So we have come from down here, we have walked through here, up through here, round to here, and then we're going to keep walking all the way up here. And then Topsham should be around 20 miles, where I'll get a pint and an ice cream. Maybe not in that order, probably in that order. Finished walking through Exmouth. Didn't take a lot of video. It's a lovely sandy beach. It's a good 2 miles long, the beach there, but full of lots of drunk people and not nice language, and yes, so not a lot of video through there. But we're back on the country lanes, walking up the Exe Valley. It's beautiful. I think we've got about another 5 miles to go and then call for a ride home. Tired, knees a bit stiff, but having a lovely day. Casually walking along. That would have been the easy way. Instead, we've got path and views. Ooh, and tea garden. Oh, tea garden ice cream. No, I shall wait till later. I shall be good. I shall wait till later. Tide's out today. It's Exmouth, where we've just come from. And over the other side of the river, you've got possibly the best named village in the country. That is Cockwood. Yes, Cockwood. And next to it, Starcross. The train line that runs to the other side is Lard Kingdom Brunel's old steam line. So the train just whizzing past over there is stunning. It takes you all the way down to Penzance ultimately. Yes, lovely views, all the helicopters flying around. As we walk up, we've got this sort of bench. Oh, that's really poor. Let's zoom out and dodge. There we go. We've got this lovely sculpture bench here, dedicated to Joanne Toole from Exmouth, who used to run on this trail. Died in Ethiopia, 2019. Wow. Lovely piece of artwork, lovely memorial. There's a QR code on it as well. I might have to scan that, see whether it's got some of her life story, because that's interesting. There's a very cool tree just by the side of the trail. It's obviously died, but the way it's died and kind of like bits of it have fallen off, looks almost like a sculpture. It's beautiful. And now we're on to this long section of boardwalk here, out over the nature reserve here, which takes us up the east side of the River Exe. Lovely walk. So that is all part of Lympstone Manor, which is Michael Caine's hotel slash restaurant. I actually had tea there with Mrs. Dodge and it was amazing. I'd like to go there and stay one day. Put it on the bucket list. There it is, just up in the distance. Very nice. Yummy.